So where are all of the 2024 Tacomas right now? It seems like the only way you can get any Toyota Tacoma is if you get one of these, a toy. You know, I've been checking out the sites all over the place and nobody has anything. And if they do, it's typically a low-level SR or something. And that's rare. I know my dealership had an SR and they have sold it. It is gone. So what is going on with the Toyota Tacomas? Well, I actually went to my dealer today. I had to pick up something from a previous sale. It was actually money back on a vehicle. Yeah, sometimes you can get money back, right? So I went to the dealership and I looked around their lot and they had, I believe, got to get my seatbelt on here. They had one 2023 Toyota Tacoma, and that was it. And that Tacoma, I guess people are spoiled, we all are, was not selling well because it had all of 40,000 miles on it, which I find to be kind of strange because everybody says that, you know, the previous gen, the third gen Tacoma, will last forever. You can drive it hundreds of thousands of miles, have no problems, and no worries. But one sitting on the lot with only 40, I think it was 40,000 miles on it, is not selling. And I'm a little confused at that myself. But nonetheless, I went to the lot. They had none in stock. They were supposed to be getting in, I think, some, and I don't have a solid number because I don't think the dealerships really know. I think they're kind of at the mercy of Toyota. In other words, Toyota decides what they're going to get, and a lot of the time, they don't even tell them what they're going to get. They just kind of send them out. So it's a bit of a surprise when the Tacomas start showing up on the lots. However, something that I did find interesting, I noticed right away when I was walking up to the door, and I noticed there were many, and I mean many, Tundras on the lot. You'll have to excuse the background noise. It's 95 degrees here in South Texas, and the air conditioning is running hard to get it up to, or down to, I guess, 75 degrees inside my truck. So anyway, I walked up to the door and noticed several Toyota Tacomas on the lot. So when I went in, I asked about them, and I was told that they have 75 Toyota Tundras available. 75. I mean, can you imagine? I guess if you're in the market right now to buy a Toyota Tundra, it's the time to buy because apparently there is a glut of them on the market. Now, even more interestingly, I've also heard on good authority that Toyota is going to pause the production of Tundras for about 2 months. So from that, I can only assume that Toyota believes they have about a 2-month supply, maybe more, on the lots. I don't know these days what an acceptable number of trucks is to have on the lots, but 2-month pause. Now, what I'm hoping that means is that they're going to focus more on the Tacomas, that maybe they'll divert some of their resources to building more Tacomas, because the interesting thing is that people are buying up the Tacomas. Even though if you listen to a lot of the comments on the web, people say that they're not interested in the 4-cylinder turbo, they won't buy a 4-cylinder turbo. But I'm here to tell you that does not seem to be true. It does not hold up. And I can tell that from my own investigation or experience, I guess, in watching what the dealerships have in stock on the 2024 Tacoma, which is nothing. So people are buying them up, regardless of what a lot of people will have you believe, and that they're not going to be popular and they're going to sit on the lots and you're going to see the prices drop. I'm talking about drop below what MSRP is. And of course, they're not going to lower the MSRP price. What they would do if they did anything, and I don't look for it, is to offer rebates. some sort of rebates or incentives that bring the price down from the current MSRP. Now, that would be a total turnaround from what's going on, at least right now, and from the beginning as far as dealer adjustments go. Because we all know that dealers have been adding money to the price of the Tacoma, not reducing it. So it's kind of strange. Now, what does that mean going forward? Well, there's one other thing that I have heard, and this I don't put a lot of credence in, but I have heard that Toyota is pausing the production on the Tacomas because of a quality hold. Now, someone did get a hold of me and told me that they have the new Tacoma on order and that theirs does have a quality hold on it. But take that with a grain of salt, because I have learned in my hunt for the Prius a while back that just because one truck is on hold for a quality problem does not mean the whole line is on hold. Listen to that power. So it's possible that just that individual's truck has a quality hold and not the whole lineup. I kind of doubt that the whole lineup has a hold up. Who knows? Time will tell. And I have not heard of any kind of major recall or really any problems with the 2024 so far, other than the TFL folks who had some sort of a failure in four-wheel drive on theirs. That's the only hiccup, I guess, when it comes to the Toyota Tacoma. So it's going to be interesting to see going forward. Are we going to see big reductions in the price of the Tundra? I would guess so. When you go to a dealership and there are 75 of them sitting on the lot, I mean, that kind of reminded me of the old days when you could do a lot walk and actually walk down a row of any vehicle so that you could pick out what trim level you wanted. That's how it is with the Tundras right now. Not so. We're not going to see that with the Tacomas, I don't think, anytime soon. Although I think there might be an initial run on the Tacomas, rather, because people are excited to get them. I don't know. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What are you seeing in your area these days? Are there any Toyota Tacomas out there available? Are you seeing any Tacomas available in the market where you live? I'd be very curious to know. And further, if you've talked to a dealer, what are you seeing in the way of allocations? Do they have a lot of trucks coming in? I don't know. I'm not seeing a whole lot of that here myself. My dealer, from what I saw on their website, only has about 4 Tacomas coming in anytime soon. And of course, they're all black, white, silver, and gray. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, click that subscribe button if you haven't before, and stay tuned. We'll see what's going on. Bye.